Good Tuesday afternoon, everyone. Jacob Melton here in the Southern Michigan Weather Center, and I just wanted to take a little time this afternoon to provide an update on the lake effect snow situation that we're expecting starting tonight going into Thursday. Taking a look right now at our current winter weather headlines in effect, and I'm going to take myself off the screen here just for a minute. As of the time we're recording this update, a winter storm watch remains in effect for many of our western Michigan counties, including areas like Grand Rapids, Muskegon, Kalamazoo. And this winter storm watch will be in effect starting this evening, going through Thursday evening. So this will be a multiple day situation we're looking at here. Heavy lake effect snow will be possible with the greatest accumulations generally within the watch area. Total snow accumulations of 3 to 12 inches will be possible within the watch area. And we cannot rule out some locally higher amounts depending on where the heaviest, most persistent lake effect snow bands is set up. Wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour will result in blowing snow and reduced visibility issues across the area. And we are expecting impacts to both the Wednesday morning and evening commutes, along with the Thursday morning and evening commutes. Although Thursday evening, we are expecting the lake effect snow to begin to wind down. So Thursday evening will probably be a little less impacted compared to the Wednesday and Thursday morning commutes, but still be some issues out there, especially on any roadways that are untreated or unplowed. So think your back roads, your side streets, things like that. Taking a look now at the Futurecast radar and clouds, and this model we are looking at here is the HRRR model, also known as the High Resolution Rapid Refresh model. I must caution that as this is a computer model projection, the radar will likely not look exactly what is being shown here, but it has been doing a decent job of projecting the potential for lake effect snow bands and the overall setup over the last few systems we've had. So we're going to go along with what it's showing here, but just take a grain of salt on it being located exactly where it's being shown. Starting off at 2 o'clock this afternoon, we don't have too much going on across the area right now, mainly just some areas of drizzle. Heading into the evening hours, you will see activity begin to increase a little bit, and it will probably start out as a rain and snow mix as we head into the evening hours. So some of you might see rain, some of you might see snow, and some of you might see in between. As we head through later into the evening and into the overnight hours of tonight, it will transition over to mainly snow. And this is when we're expecting the lake effect to begin to pick up as we head throughout the overnight and into the morning hours on Wednesday. As you can see here, you see some of the deeper blues. Those are some of those locally heavier snowfall rates that we've been talking about. Now again, as this is a computer model simulation, the heavy bands may not set up exactly where it's being shown here on this computer projection, but just be aware the potential is there. Heading through Wednesday, we expect the lake effect snow to continue, and from time to time these snow bands could go quite a bit inland, even in the portions of southeast lower. Now, we're not expecting widespread significant accumulations in southeast lower, but it does not take much snow in a short period of time to cause travel issues, and with the locally heavier snowfall rates, the reduced visibility even in itself could cause travel issues. So even if you're in southeast lower, towards the thumb, areas like that, I want you to be aware of some potential reduced visibility from time to time with the lake effect snow through the day on Wednesday. That will continue into the evening hours and into the overnight hours of Wednesday night and into Thursday morning. We expect the lake effect snow to continue as well. Now, the lake effect will continue in the Thursday as well, with similar potential that we've been looking at for our Wednesday. So, again, you could see some lake effect snow at times, even in southeast lower, even though we're not looking at the heaviest accumulations over there. Just again, be aware you could see some reduced visibility from time to time, and a quick 1 to 2 inches possibly on the roadways if you get under one of those heavier bands that may occasionally cross over. Alongside the snow and wind we are expecting starting tonight, and especially into Wednesday and Thursday, we will also be looking at colder air arriving into the region for the middle of the week as well. I'm going to take myself off camera again here just for a second so you can see the full graphic. What we are looking at here is wind chill temperatures for Thursday morning, valid at 7 o'clock. And this is from the NWS blend of models we're looking at here. With the combination of the cold air and the gusty winds, wind chills will be going down not only to around 0, some models are indicating we go below 0 in areas. And you can see that even on the NBM in spots, a few degrees below 0 will be a possibility, especially Wednesday night into the day on Thursday. And that is with high temperatures on Thursday generally not making it out of the teens for many of us, with some lower 20s at the very best for some other spots. So it'll be a very cold middle of the week along with the snow as well. Taking a look now at our forecast for potential snow accumulations. And this forecast is valid beginning tonight, heading into Thursday evening. I am going to take myself off the screen again just for a moment so you can see the full graphic. And in general, we are expecting the highest accumulations generally in western lower and in the northern lower as well. With that said, for those of you in the thumb in areas such as Bad Axe, we could be seeing the potential for a little bit higher accumulations due to lake enhancement from the Saginaw Bay and Lake Huron. I have also highlighted portions of southeast lower, because even though you may only be in the 1 to 2 inch range for the most part, with even areas towards like Monroe, you may only see trace amounts to maybe an inch. But if we can get under some of those heavier snow bands from time to time in southeast lower, I would not rule out a few spots potentially seeing maybe 2.5, 3 inches, and maybe up to 4 at worst in southeast lower. But that will be very localized, and confidence is very low, so I didn't want to highlight an exact 2 to 4 inch zone in southeast lower. Just want to be a little bit more conservative and go 1 to 2 inches, but highlight the potential for maybe a little bit higher accumulations in spots that do see a little bit more in the way of heavier lake effect snow from time to time. Again, we are expecting the highest totals in western and northern lower, where some areas up towards Traverse City could see potentially 12 to 18, maybe a little bit more in the way of snow up there. Now, for most of you may be seeing like 4 to 8 or 8 to 12. Most areas will likely be on the lower end of our forecast ranges here, and the higher end of these ranges will be more likely in localized spots that see more persistent, heavier lake effect snow. The forecast amounts here, the actual amounts will also vary within short distances due to lake effect snow banding. So one spot may only see like 4 to 5 inches, another spot 20 minutes to a half hour away, you could see upwards of 7, 8, maybe even 9 inches. That's just the nature of the lake effect snow bands, and where exactly these lake effect snow bands set up are difficult to predict in advance. So just take this forecast as a general guide, but don't have your heart set on the highest end amounts no matter which range your area is potentially in. This is Jacob Melton here in the Southern Michigan Weather Center. I just wanted to take a minute to provide an update on the winter storm situation across the area. We are awaiting upgrades, potential winter storm warnings for at least part of the area, and we do inspect winter weather advisories, not only for possibly portions of the winter storm watch, but some other areas as well. We will have updates on social media as soon as the National Weather Service releases those advisory updates, so stay tuned for that. This is Jacob Melton here in the Southern Michigan Weather Center, signing off. Be safe tonight into Wednesday and Thursday.